Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sam, aka Seager. Welcome back to another video, and we are in game 2, and we are in season number 2 of the Seattle Mariners franchise. So in the last episode, we did the off season, and so I kind of lost the file for it. However, I did make those deals back. So I got Carlos Carrasco and Patrick Corbin, along with like Lorenzo Cain and Bo Bichette. However, since I had to redo the file, the CPU also gave me Kyle Hendricks. So let's take a look at Kyle Hendricks. B potential, 88 overall, 30 years of age. He is a really good pitcher. He was lights out for Chicago last year. And the game also gave us Jake Odorizzi. He's 30, 87 overall, B potential. The only problem with this is UC Kikuchi was unfortunately traded to Minnesota. So, but we have a nice rotation. But we have a nice location that I'm gonna fix right here coming into 2020. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm thinking I'm gonna put Patrick Corbin at that ace. I think I'm gonna put Kyle Hendricks at the ace role, and I think this is gonna be the rotation: Hendricks, Corbin, Carrasco, Odorizzi, and then Gonzalez. That's just how I feel things are gonna work here. And then let me organize. Alright, so the roster I'm going to use is for when we're doing RHP designated hitter, Evan White is going to be at first, followed by Trey Mancini, who's going to be in center field because we had to trade Lorenzo Cain in order to get Jake Odorizzi. And then we're going to be followed by our star, Mitch Haniger, and then our second star, Daniel Vogel, going to be at his usual designated hitter position. Kyle Seager, who had a great year for us in 2019, fifth. Eric Thames is going to be playing in left field this year, at least for the time being, until we can find someone better. Then we're going to do Bo Bichette, shortstop. Tom Murphy is going to be getting catcher this year because Austin Nola kind of struggled. And then Shed Long when we're doing that. And so, yeah, that's pretty much going to be the lineup. Let's take a look at, we don't need any more free agents. We got plenty of players. So we are going to actually first... we're going to play this spring training game. So first day of spring training, we're going to put Kyle Hendricks on the mound, and we're just going to go with our usual lineup right here. I know a lot of teams don't, but I'm not going to take the focus off just for one game like you would in another. Like spring training games, usually people sit their best players, but I'm not going to sit them quite yet because I want to see how this year exactly starts off in spring training with a new group of guys, because I did not expect us to make these moves. So Evan White now changed his number to 21 to accommodate with some of the moves that were made, and Evan White hits that one, and that's going to be a base hit into right field. So opening up spring training with a base hit is Evan White. Here comes Trey Mancini, acquired from Baltimore last season, in the middle of last season, and it's been pretty decent. And that's a double play right there. So 2 gone in the first inning on a double play and 2 pitches too. So then here comes Mitch Haniger, the man in Seattle. And he hits that one. That's going to be caught. Pop fly. It only took 3 pitches to finish this out. And they finish a 1-2-3 inning. Kyle Hendricks going to be making his Mariners debut in spring training here against... oh, and a pop-up right to Evan White. 1 pitch, 1 out. Marcus Semien up now for them. And that's going to be a strike right down the middle. Hendricks spent the last few seasons in Chicago. Won the World Series in 2016 as a member of the Cubs. And now he's sent here to help this young Mariners squad try to reach their first out, and he strikes out Simeon right there. Matt Chapman. And that's going to be 3 outs. So here comes the man, Daniel Vogelbach, now up for Seattle. Great power hitter. And that's a foul. He had a great season last year. 36 homers. And that's a strike. And he strikes out. Nah, oh my gosh, that's unusual for him and Sean Mania. Here comes Kyle Seager, the third baseman for the Mariners. Also had a great season last year. Going into spring training, he was supposed to be, and that's foul. Going into spring training, and going into the season last year, the goal was to trade him, but he's proved he can be a valuable asset to this team. I mean, he has a large contract, but he's still, and he's going to get out right there, but he's still performing at a good level with Seattle. Here comes Eric Thames. Going to be the primary left fielder this year. And he hits that one, and that's gonna be a base hit for Thames. And here comes Bo Bichette, making his Mariners debut. I think I have to switch his number. I think he wears number 11 in real life. I don't know where number 22 comes in, but he hits that one, and that's gonna be an out. Matt Olson up now as Hendricks. Strike. Hendricks with the pitch. And strike to O'Neill. The A's are also, they're in the same division as the Mariners. They're going to also try to fight for the AL West this year. But we'll see how the season plays out. I think that this year, though, I think the Mariners actually in this do got a shot. And they strike him out. I think we actually got a shot to win the division with all the roster moves the CPU made and that we made too. Most of them were CPU. Like, I didn't get Odorizzi, Carrasco, or Hendricks. Those weren't my deals. The CPU made them. And that's a strikeout to Laureano. Here comes Steven Piscotty now. And that's fouled. And that's going to be caught by Eric Thames for the end, and that ends the inning. Here comes Tom Murphy, the catcher now. Mania. And he hits that one deep. That's gone. Tom Murphy with the first home run of the spring. And oh my gosh. That one was hammered 420 feet. Boom. Here comes Shed Long now. The starting second baseman for the Mariners. I mean, I've been trying to get better with this team, but He just doesn't seem to be having what it takes at the plate, but he's proved he can be something in this league, so I'm going to trust. And he strikes out. One away. Evan White now back for his second at bat. Base hit his last time up in the first inning, and he swings at that. Oh my gosh. Mania is trying to play good baseball. He's trying to freaking... And that's a hit by a pitch. And Evan White is going to take a base freely. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but oh well. Trey Mancini. Takes a look at that one. I'm going to say this. We could see Jared Kalenic up this year at some point. But I wouldn't get the hopes up because I may want to keep him down in triple. It'll depend on how he performs during spring training and triple. Actually, I don't know if Jared Kalenic is on the triple. Is on a 40-man roster. I may have to put him on there so he can get some spring training. And Mancini strikes out right there. Here comes Mitch again. Oh, and that's going to be a base hit. Slid right by Olsen. And here comes Daniel Vogel back up for the second time. Struck out the last time, but we'll see how it is this time, and he swings at that one. He's good at hitting home runs, so he's capable of hitting one over the fences. And he hits that one right as I said that. That ball is gone. See you later, baseball. As Daniel Vogelbach with his first home run of the spring, a 3-run homer, 473 feet. And here comes Kyle Seager. Can he go back to back? Can he go back to back? I'm surprised the Mariners aren't thinking of pulling him out aren't thinking of putting someone else in the bullpen because he was struggling. So, what an inning. So, here comes Kyle Hendricks back at the mound again for Seattle. And Kyle Hendricks, strikeout. 1, 2, 3. To Allen now. Austin Allen. I think he plays catcher for him if I'm not mistaken. And that's another foul ball. Mancini is back and catches that. Right atop the order, Derek Dietrich. And Evan White with the out right there. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Anthony DeSclafani as Eric Thames comes up now for Seattle. 1 for 1. I may switch out some players in the next inning because I want to give some playing time to others because this is spring training, but we'll see. I may go Thames and then switch the lineup. We'll see. And he strikes out right there. Bo Bichette up now. And he swings at that one. His father, Dante Bichette, played in the MLB for a while, and he just hasn't been. Bichette just hasn't been able to find the accuracy of hitting. He's swinging at everything. So he's definitely the shortstop this year. It's not even a question. He is going to be the shortstop for Seattle, and that's foul. And he hits that one foul as well. And another foul ball. Jeez. Bo is not making this easy for DeSclafani. And he hits that one. And that's a base hit. Here comes Tom Murphy. He's 1 for 1 as well. Got on base his last time. Hit a homer his last time up. In beautiful Arizona. And that's going to be safe. So successfully stolen base right there for Bo. As Tom Murphy is going to be out right there. Second out of the inning. Here comes Shed Long now for Seattle. Foul. After this, I'm going to sim to the 9th because I'm not going to play the full game because I never have the time to. Nope. Go back. Go back. Yep. Stay right there, Bo. Alright. That would have been a catastrophe had he not stayed, but. And he swings at that. Alright, so the Mariners have won 8-7. Let's see who the player of the game is. Kyle Hendricks. He went 3 full innings with. Alrighty, so that takes us to 1-0 on spring training year. He allowed 1 hit, 0 runs, 0 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. So, great game. So, contract extensions. Sure. Well, actually, I want to see how he plays first. So, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys like what you saw, don't forget to smash the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope you all have a safe trip into the next video. Peace. I stopped.